Alright guys, before I go on in this review, I'd like to apologize for releasing the video late. I was supposed to release a video on Sunday, but I've been having a lot going on with school. Well, not school. Shit, I'm out of school. I've been having a lot going on with work and among some other things I've been doing in my spare time. But the car I was supposed to review, I was supposed to come out yesterday, the owner, we couldn't work out a timeline for both of us that fits our schedule perfectly. So some days he's working, and whenever he's off, he's hanging out with his family, girlfriend, and whatnot. And on the other hand, I'm at work or in the gym, like, you know, the time just didn't work out. So hopefully I could bring some of you guys that video later on. But for now, I just thought, like, last minute, I'm gonna make a video because I'm trying to stick to my schedule and be consistent, like I promised you guys. So hold on. I have to look at the key fob there because for some odd reason, the Elantra Sport, when Hyundai came out with that, I thought it was a 2018, and you know, they look alike in the steering wheel, so I was gonna say 2018, but I was trying to make sure it's 2017. This car I'm gonna be talking about, a 2017 Hyundai Ioniq. I call it the Prius killer. In my opinion, I think it's better looking. It's a better looking car than the Prius. I've been driving this car for about, like, you know, for the past week now, and I have a lot to talk about this car, and it's Hyundai's solution to its hybrid, or their definition of a hybrid car. And so far so good, in my opinion. It's not boring like the Prius, or like, I mean, yeah, I get the fact that they're trying to make it economical and stuff, but hey, Hyundai's make this thing fun. You know, you have a flat bottom steering wheel right here. So more of that later. But yeah, congratulations if you just graduated college, especially my UNT fans. I love you guys. All this crazy things going on, and you're trying to get a job or whatever you're doing. Most importantly, you're trying to get a car, and I'm here for you. Pretty fun to drive this car, surprisingly. One thing I like about the car is the surprise factor. You know, the thing that's making me surprised, like, whoa, I didn't know that was there. And everything, like, from design, from the looks of the car to the interior, technology, and all the goodies you get for a really good price. And that's what defines a good car. So without any further ado, let's begin. This car makes about 140 horsepower, well, 139. So that's net horsepower, so plus the gasoline and the hybrid system. It's very economical. It makes about 55 miles to the gallon, or 54 on average. So either city or highway, you're gonna get the same thing. Just the difference of 1 miles per gallon, so not a big deal. On the seats are cloth seats all around, cloth seats, and it's not bad. It's pretty comfortable, and you have lots of headroom up here. I'm 6'2", so I fit pretty comfortably. I'm not complaining. I can see myself driving, like, for long periods of time in this car, and I wouldn't complain a bit. Coming along the instrument cluster right here, it's very easy to read because it's all digital, and it's very customizable to your preference, to what you like. So on the left right here, you can see the power, eco, and charge. So the charge is like whenever you're driving, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. When you're driving, it shows you, when you brake, it shows you how much it's charging the battery. And you can see here onto the far right here, you can see it has a charge level for the battery. And moving on to the left of that screen, you can customize the screen. So, you know, you can show your tire pressure, you can show your, like, user settings, to customize what you like driving assist. You know, you have the red caution traffic alert, so when you're backing up, it tells you there's traffic behind you. You obviously your blind spot detection, you can turn on and off from here or there. Moving on to the other screens, you have your engine temperature, so you can have that on, or you can see the energy flow of the car as you're driving, or even we're gonna get into detail of your driving, how you're driving. It breaks it down for you from economical, normal, and aggressive. Trip info, average miles per gallon. I'm just gonna leave an engine temperature because that's what I like to see. Another cool thing is when you pop this into a drive, you pop it into sport, boom, look at that. That's pretty cool. Like, I didn't, like, I found this while I was driving this yesterday. I was just messing around the car, and then I popped it into sport because I was trying to look for this, because some cars, they have like little buttons for, like, sport, you know, for drive mode, you know, for sport, eco, normal. So I was looking for that button, so I was like, I couldn't find it while I was driving. I didn't want to, like, you know, crash in front of me, so I was like, screw it. So while I was driving, I just popped this into sport right here, and I noticed the dash changed. I was like freaking out about it, which is pretty cool. So so while you're driving, you can see it changes to sport. It's like red. It kind of feels like a racy, you know, like McLaren kind of type of feel, you know. Everything just changes. That's pretty neat that Hyundai did that. Coming along the center console right here, you have a dual climate control zones, and you can just turn it to like driver only, so you save more gas that way. Actually, I'm gonna leave that in driver only. And I like the switches. They feel nice. It's kind of like cockpit, like what you find in an airplane, like little toggle switches. It's just pretty cool in a hybrid. And see, Hyundai make this hybrid like fun. They don't make it like boring like the Prius. It's like boring, ugly. Like there's some. This car is not all that pretty for me, but like there's some little design cues that I like. That the style, like the lines, has smooth lines and its continuity, like all that really like. It's really exciting for me, and I like that. I like the front end, like the black and white. Hyundai's kind of having fun with this, which is pretty cool. Like I dig it. You have your power outlets right here. There's 2 power outlets, and you have a USB cord for. Yes, this car supports Apple and Android Auto, so Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So all you have to do is just plug in your factory installed, from the phone, USB cable. Plug it to your phone, and it should pop up on your phone, and you can view messages, you can look at the maps, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to spend extra like $1,000 for the option if you don't want to. You're trying to save money. Just use the GPS from your smartphone, and it pulls up from the screen for you. And you can also activate Siri with this, so which is pretty cool. Coming down here to the center console, you have your 3-stage heated seats for both passenger and driver. You have a cup holder for there's 2 cup holders here, and a little storage bin right here in this center armrest. Roomy. It's pretty roomy back here in this car. Lots of headroom, like I said earlier. The back seats are pretty comfortable. I can sit by myself driving. It's not too bad. It's a hatchback. It is a hatchback, so the design cues for the hatchback, it works with this car, honestly. Trunk space, you have lots of trunk space, and you can fold the back seats, so for more extra room. You can go for like moving out of your apartment to wherever you're doing. There's a lot of trunk space for this. This car doesn't have a spare tire. Don't worry about that. It does comes with a fix it flat kit, so whenever you get a spare tire, you can just air it up and patch the tire right then and there, and drive to your nearest Hyundai dealership, and they'll fix the car for you. Like the materials here, like Hyundai said, like these like eco materials, like sugarcane, residue, whatever it is. Like it just feels nice. It feels so eco, I guess, if you call it. Like it just feels so like, oh, like I can see myself, like if I'm really like all for the planet and going green, I can see myself like driving this car just for the sake of that. That's how Hyundai's demographic is. So I like the plastic around here. I mean, it's all soft to the touch. It's hard plastic, but it's not bad for what you pay for. It's a hybrid, so they're trying to keep the weight as light as possible, so you can that's how you have your really ridiculous miles per gallon there. Let's go for a test drive and see how the new 2017 Ioniq drives. Right now it says I'm in EV mode, so obviously that means I'm only driving using the power of the battery to move me here, get me going here. It's really quiet in here. Like I need to have some music going on so I can not fall asleep while driving. And you can see the bar for the charge is going up as I apply the brake pedal. Let's try and join this service road right here. And there's the gasoline engine kicks in for more power. Oh, okay. Yeah, this thing pulls for a little bit. It's not fast, but like it has some power to it. Put on sport. The throttle response is more sharper in sport mode. The steering feel, not so much. I wish it was much more tighter like the Sonatas and whatnot, but let's see the corner right here. It has a pretty good grip to it. I mean, these are factory tires, so they're skinny tires, so it's pretty fun going around corners. It's not too dramatic like the Genesis Coupe or something. Went to hybrid, so what'd you expect? Yeah, going over the bumps over here, it's comfortable. I'm not getting beat up as a driver just driving this car. Visibility is great. Well, from the side it's awesome, but from the back, because it's a hatchback, there's that compromise. They rough space for visibility back there because of the hatchback, but you can still see behind it. It's not too bad. It's not like anything's blocking you. It's just that whenever you fit in more than you know, 4 people in this car. Just have the make sure the fit person's like, you know, really short, or make them duck the entire trip. It's not gonna be comfortable, but hey, you gotta make sacrifices, right? There's a bit of road noise in here, but it's manageable. Mind you, this road is very bumpy. If I was in a coupe or any of the car, I'd be like, this road is very bumpy, but this just soaks the bumps very nicely. That's like an A for me. It's gonna get cold in here. I'm gonna put on the heated seats. See, it's very nice to have that. Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. If you're driving a hybrid and you have the option to put it in sport, just leave it in sport, because it's much more fun that way. Heck, let me check my average miles per gallon while I'm in sport mode here. It says I'm still doing 35 miles per gallon. I'm in sport mode. Tell me which other car you've driven in the past while you're flooring it, or not flooring it, it's like driving aggressively in sport mode and you're getting 35 miles per gallon. Let me know when you find out. I'll be right here waiting. I thought so. Anyways, I guess it's not a big deal if you don't get leather seats in this car, because cloth seats is not that bad, honestly. Actually, that's too hot. Okay. One thing you do notice when you brake in, I think it has to do with the battery recharging from the brake. It makes like a hum sound, like you know what it's doing. But I guess if this car's too quiet for you, that sound wouldn't bother you. But to me, it kind of does. I like to be like seamless, you know. And you can manually shift the gears. So right now I'm in 3rd, 5th, 6th, like that. The gear shift is pretty quick. Like, it's seamless for a hybrid, which is kind of impressive. Most people that is going to drive this car are only going to be like daily commuting to, like, you know, school, work, daycare, whatever you do, to gym. The price for this car is about $25,000 for what you get. I mean, yeah, you could buy, like, within that price range, there's a lot of options, and I see why. I wouldn't blame you, because you buy the Elantra Value Edition for 21. You buy the Elantra Sport like 27. That's like $2,000 more. But like I said, it depends on what you want to use this car for. And if you're not too sure if you want to get this car, I'll just say just finance it. You know, it's not a big deal. Hey, you're gonna save gas in the long term. So for my commute, I don't see myself refueling for I only see myself refueling like once every 3 weeks, honestly. For the range, it's ridiculous. In this car, it's ridiculous. Overall, it's a great car. I don't like rating cars, but on like scale of 1 to 10, I don't do that. I just think it's just like a great car to get. You won't regret it. With Hyundai's best warranty in the market that I know, yeah, you won't regret it. That was it for this quick review. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections down below, because I like to know I like to get your feedback and know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future, because I like to do some vlogs later on until I figure out what kind of content I want to be vlogging about. It's gonna be car related, obviously, but and also let me know if you like this video specifically of, like, you know, like Hyundai Ioniq or some other cars like that. Let me know if you want to see a review of that. And also let me know if you like other reviews, kind of like just like reviewing someone else's car, like a cool car like a Camaro or something like that. Just something fancy. Let me know. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.